everyone, and welcome to Rainbow Stars channel, where today I'm going to be ranting a little bit because I am apparently really ticked off. Okay, here we go. So, you know, hormonal changes happen during pregnancy, so you get kind of mood swingy and irritated very easily anyway. So here's the tea on this stuff, alright? So I'm very frustrated. I went to my OB-GYN's office today for what I thought would be a sonogram, and they took my temperature with one of those little scanner things, and they said 99.7. You need to reschedule. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, but that's not a temperature though. That's not a fucking temperature. You can't tell me that it's a temperature. It's not. The COVID thing, if I had COVID, my temperature would be up like in the hundreds from what I understand. I would be showing symptoms like, you know, headache, nausea, I don't know, sneezing, coughing. I have none of that. So like, and if you're asymptomatic, you wouldn't get a fever. So this doesn't make any sense. I told the lady, I said, look, it's really hot in here. I get hot flashes. It's hot outside. You made me wear a mask coming in here, so that made me hot too. I have a bandana on. That'll make me hot. It'll hold in my core heat. Like, I'm sitting there thinking, yo, I'm 100% sure I ain't sick. I haven't been out anywhere. I've been in the house for months. You can't tell me I'm ill. And I even asked him, so if you think I have this, should I go get tested? Because I have a mother at home that's predestined to get stuff, and if I got it, then I need to make sure that she's treated. Am I right? So like, I'm like, should I go get tested? Are you concerned that I have it from that small temperature? Like, give me a sign here. She's like, no, you don't have to go test it. You don't gotta go get yourself tested for it because I think you're fine. We scheduled you for a week out anyway. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, so you scheduled me for a week out because you think I might have something that you don't want me to get tested for. What? You're turning me away for a temperature that's normal. It's normal. I don't understand. If you go anywhere else, it's a normal temperature. They don't consider it a fever until it's past 99 point whatever. I mean, it's a normal temperature. I was wearing a mask. It wouldn't take but a few seconds to do a sonogram and send me on my merry way. But again, I'm not mad at them for taking precautions. What I'm mad about is that they said any temperature above 99.5. 99.5? I'm only 2 points higher than your 5. Get me some water, cool me down, and get me my scan again, because I promise you it's just skin heat. I don't sweat, I hold in heat, and I suffer for it. What happens next time if I go and they test me and I'm sitting there thinking, okay, what happens if I'm hot? Shit, what happens if I'm hot? I don't understand. So like, okay, so it's just one of those things where, again, I'm not irritated because they're taking precaution. What I'm irritated about is that their precautions don't make sense. Because they're like, anything above 99.5. I'm a 99.7. That's only 2 points higher than what you would accept in your building. That doesn't make sense to me. What would make sense to me is if you kept scanning me until my temperature comes down, because your office is hot. I am hot. So it's just one of those things where I had to rant about it, because it's like anywhere else you would have gone, if I had been scanned by a healthcare professional, like I'm talking like an actual doctor, they'd probably be like normal, because some people have higher temperatures than others. Some people range from like 99 point whatever to 98 point whatever. So, I mean, body temperatures have a range that they affect. Anyway, so I'm sitting here thinking, you know what? Just because they turn me away, I'm wondering how many other healthy women they are turning away at the door. That's just ridiculous, just because it's hot. And as you can see, my face is hot. As I get angry, I get hot. So I've been having normal hot flashes too during this pregnancy, so it does not, to me, yes, my skin probably is hot, but my internal body temperature, I promise if you checked that instead, is actually normal. So you know what? Even though they told me not to, I'm gonna go get tested. I'm gonna go down there, I'm gonna get tested for COVID, I'm gonna see if I actually got it. Because if I do, and I'm asymptomatic, I need to know, don't I? I deserve to know if I got a disease. So, that's gonna be a fun adventure. I'm gonna find out where I can go tested, and I'm gonna go get tested. Because apparently somebody out there thinks I'm running a very high fever. So I can't go to my doctors. And, you know, if I get tested, that also debunks shit too, doesn't it? Because, like, I could just be like, yo, okay, I got tested, I'm negative. And because I'm negative, you guys gotta accept me into your office. Even if you think I got a temperature, which I don't. It's normal. Shit. Anyway, I've been told her I'm not sick. I'm not sick. Why are you turning me away? I'm not sick. I really am not. I'm not exposed to it. I've been in the house for months, unless somebody brought it home, which nobody's been displaying any symptoms or being sick. I don't understand where I could have gotten it, but you know what? If I did, I need to know. Because I have a mother, a sister, a brother-in-law, and my father. Every one of my family members would probably die if I had the disease. So, there's that. And I do plan to give them a piece of my mind next time. I'm gonna go get tested, fuck it, and then I'll go back to their office and I'll be like, okay, I tested negative, it's been a week. If I'm still running a fever, that would be very weird considering I'm not sick. So I'll do whatever I gotta do because I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this at all. If you're sending healthy people away because you think their temperature is 2 points too high for your comfort level, then you got a problem, because you're sending away healthy women who are high risk pregnancies, and it just baffles me. I just do not understand. I don't. What happens if I'm still running the same temp the next time because your office is still fucking hot, huh? Huh? You gonna send me away again? Send me right out the door and be like, no, you're gonna have to reschedule in another week. What happens if my cervix is incompetent and my baby just slides out of me once it gets too big? All right, that can happen. And especially with somebody with my condition, it's one of my risks. That's why I go so often to get checked, to make sure my cervix is not loosening up as baby gets bigger. And I could very well need my cervix to be sewed shut so that my baby stays in place. And, you know, it's just one of those things where it's a very dangerous situation. I have a healthy baby, and it would suck if it just slipped out of me one day because these fuckers don't want me to go into their office because of a 99.7. I don't understand. I'm sorry for the cursing, I really am. Normally I don't curse, but I am so mad. I am so upset. Because there are other women out there that have high risk like me, and the more they get turned away, the more risk there is to their babies. And a lot of these women want to have these babies. So, not a good situation at all, and not something I am happy about. 99.7 is not a fever. You can't tell me it is. 99.9 would have been. That's 2 points above where I was. And after fanning my face, I dropped a temperature. I dropped 1 point after fanning my face. What does that show you? That your thing is a crock. That your scanner sucks. That your building is hot. And you're turning away people who were never exposed. It is so upsetting. Oh my Lord. So, that's frustrating. Do I sound sick? Do I look sick? Come on. off your high horse. Turn on your air conditioner and lower it for the women who come in, pregnant ladies. I don't know how many people they were turning away, but that is a ridiculous temperature to turn people away for. That's a normal temperature. I registered as a 99.8 once, and they're like, oh, you're normal.